Ezekiel 15. Here God says, look at a vine branch. Vine branches are not very strong. Can you hang anything very heavy on a vine branch if you cut it off? No. And he says, can this kind of wood be used for any kind of work? Will men make a pin of it to hang a vessel on it? No. Even more so if that vine branch is thrown into the fire and gets burnt at both ends. It was no use while it was whole, let alone after it's been burnt. The idea was, you are going to suffer at the hands of the Babylonians, and you are no good for work anyway, and you will be even less useful for anything. You'll be good for nothing, really and truly, after they've finished with you. Then you read Isaiah's prophecies of the restoration, that Judah would be restored and that they would be used by God as his great instruments, as his battle axe in a war. So, the point is that those who are of themselves useless and cannot be used to do any sort of work for God, especially when they're condemned, they will be used. This is the point, that God uses those who are useless. That's a great comfort for those of us who feel that I'm no good at this. I can't preach, I can't talk to people, I can't be a people person or whatever. Yeah, it's exactly misfits and people who are not fit for purpose, who are used by God. This also is a lesson to those who imagine that they are qualified. Somebody may say, I am very good at plumbing, so let me do the plumbing at the church hall. I'm a very good musician, so let me do all the music at church. No, you're missing something, seriously missing the fact that God will use those who are useless. Those who recognize that, I might be a plumber, I might be a musician, but I'm hopeless. I'm nothing of myself. You see, if you can get to that point, that I'm useless, I am of no real use to God. How can I be? Right. You're the one. This is typical of how God has used men and women, and he will use you as well if you come to that self-understanding.